I can't remember the name of okay, so why am I blanking on the name of the they make Rider, they make Goland, New Rust IDE. I can't think of the name of it. Rust Rover. Ah, that's what it is. Rust Rover. Yeah, JetBrains. Thank you. I could not think of it for some reason. Can I download JetBrains? Download Rust IDE. This is a little gross. Oh, do I have the Toolbox app? Maybe I do. Let me see. I don't know. I don't do a lot of JetBrains stuff. I agree. I'm one second. Widgeler? That's what I'm going to call you, Widgeler. I agree that JetBrains are generally pretty good. JetBrains Toolbox. I don't have the Toolbox. I don't think, at least. I'm not even sure if the Toolbox would work with i3 very well. I'm going to give it a try. We'll see. The autocorrect is real. I feel you. All right, let's go there. I can always switch over to, I could, but let's just actually do the direct link of, I guess I don't care about their Toolbox. For some reason, I feel like I've had troubles with their Toolbox with i3. Maybe I'm wrong. You use the Nevoid? Ah, the Nevoid. I'm sure you're saying NeoVim. I do not know why this. Oh, I don't know why that popped up there. I was just gonna pull up my my Vim setup. Let's see. We'll do Twitch alerts. That's my one Rust project. I've been using NeoVim recently. That being said, I'm like old but new with NeoVim. So I have used Vim for like 4 years now to do things on single files, but I've never used Vim to be an IDE. And so I have been trying to set up Vim as an IDE. And so, yeah, I've been playing around with it like the last 2 weeks. So I've gotten pretty good with it. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good with it. Gotten things set up so I can do my fuzzy find and everything. So yeah, anyways, I'm learning to use it as an IDE, not just to append Git messages and, to edit a single file kind of slowly. So yeah, it's going pretty well. All right, we downloaded this. It brought me here. I was expecting to extract this via a command line, but I'm just going to hit the button, see if that works. Oh, this is the toolbox. I don't want to do the toolbox. No, this is dumb. I don't want this. Get rid of that. Nighthound, you should be asleep, Nighthound. That's all I know. I need to clean this up. Oh my gosh. This is terrifying. Never ls in your downloads files. We did download it, didn't we? Where did Firefox dump this? No, I just want to show all downloads. There we go. It's in downloads, but this is not, Firefox is putting it somewhere different. All right, you know what? We're just going to open this. Here we go. I found the button. Really, it opened this in Visual Studio. What a piece of garbage. Show in folder. There, maybe that's what we need. Why is it in Visual Studio? I just want to know where this is. Where the garbage is this? Why is this so difficult? All right. 1 second. I'm pulling out the nuclear option. Oh, maybe this was just taking a really long time. Holy crap. All right. I'm not sure why it was opening Visual Studio Code. That was weird. All right, so let's read this text file. Let's jump over here. What was that called? Rust Rover? No. I don't know what my computer is doing right now. All right. All right, unpack the Rust Rover. Done. Wait. Unpack the Rust Rover distribution archive that you downloaded where you wish to install the program. Ew. Double ew. Triple ew. Okay. Okay, this has always... If I had to make one complaint, that's my complaint. The JVM. I made a spicy tweet today that nobody appreciated. Not one person appreciated. I guess I'm just not cool enough to tweet. I asked, is Wasm the new JVM? Not one heart. It was hurtful. The only thing I got was an ad from Uber. All my work. Okay, so let's I guess we're going to do this. Should we install this? Tell you what, I know where we're going to put this. And then there's actually a bin here, and this needs to be in our path. Okay. And if this is in our path, we should have all of these things, which there should be a Rust Rover SH, so we should be able to launch it via that. Okay. So I guess we'll just add this. You need more spicy takes? I thought that was a pretty good one. I thought I was going to get a lot of angry Wasm people. I did one other tweet bashing Unity that got more love than my Wasm one, and I was prouder of the Wasm one. I have a pretty spicy Go take. I have two saved up for a rainy day. Gonna get some people angry. I think that's my whole goal now. I was using Twitter as a place for people to connect with me, but it didn't seem how people use Twitter. Like, because I created a null channel Twitter account for people to connect with me, but now I'm just trolling. Because people didn't use it that way anyways. It's great. Maybe people don't understand. I don't think I understand Wasm. That's kind of my whole point, is people who want to use Wasm on the back end just seem to me like they want another JVM. But we already have the JVM. I don't like it. Maybe it's a better JVM? Maybe. I don't know. Am I wrong? I feel like the answer is no. I feel like it's the exact same thing as the JVM. But I could be wrong. Actually, wait. I want to add this to the path. There we go. Path add. There we go. So now all we have to do is actually, now that it's in the path, I should be able to derun it. Right? I don't know. Maybe I need to... Huh. I thought I would be able to... Oh, well, let's just run it from here. So we should just... let's just go to our root directory and just try to run Rust Rover from here. Oh, you know what? I'm not super smart. I will have to source this, though. Now. Okay, beautiful. Unreadable text. That's exactly what I want. Also, with a windowing manager like this, it's a little less fun to have a command line. That's fine. Okay. Yep. So this is very interesting. I actually didn't expect them to make a Rust one. And the reason why is I felt like they were trying to make everything Fleet. So this doesn't actually make sense to me, because why not just make Fleet support Rust really well? Why make another one? Let's see. What's a good Rust project? Eddington is a Rust project. Twitch Alerts Rust project. Let's do Twitch alerts. I think that's a little symbol. One second. Let's put this on its own page. Let's put this on its own page. Oh, not that. Oh, well, I screwed up again. All right, put this on its own page. Put this on that same page. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, I think it's seeing this. Yeah, Tokyo Tungstenite. It has a little unperceivable little thing there. So SQLX is a Rust. Tari is a Rust. Octocrat. Okay. So it is identifying which ones are Rust projects. That's cool. That's right, Dutch. You bet your sweet socks. And yes, we're going to trust that project. Okay, we're going to have to scale this UI a little bit. This is... You know what? I can read it because my eyes are still young, but I know Dutch's eyes just can't handle this. At all. Does Control Plus work? Control Plus does not work. Control Plus? It's taking a really long time to load the project, but it finally did. Okay, cool. Huh. Let's see. I want to embiggen. Is there a view? One second. I'm going to make it bigger. Hold on. Maybe. Oh, here we go. 200%. Oh, it is. There we go. That's better. That's better. Can we embiggen a little bit more? View. It doesn't let me type in. I would do like 250, but right now all I can do is 200. Nighthound, get out of here. Get out of here. Wait. Wigilier. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm working on it. Making a package manager for my programming language in Rust. Really? That's cool. What programming language is the one that you consider yours? What's your favorite? Wait. I'm pronouncing it like J, like an American J. Maybe it's an maybe it's a zhush. Wigilier. I'm going with a zh because that sounds fun. It sounds fun. What's your... Oh, it's an American J. Okay, well, I just went through all the J's. I hate J's. We justler or juhler. We juhler. Okay, what's your language that you're making a package manager for? Yeah, let's configure these plugins. Kubernetes install. Absolutely. You recommended it. I installed it. Done. All right. Let's see. Let's just open some stuff up here. Oh, that's interesting. Clicking on the file doesn't open it. I haven't used JetBrains in a long time. This looks nice. You're making a compiler. Oh, in Rust. Now, is your compiler to compile Rust, or is your compiler compiling your own language? And I guess in theory, a compiler doesn't actually have to be its own language. You could write a new compiler for another language, and really you can separate the compiler from the syntax parsing, right? So you could actually just make your compiler something that takes in the tokenization, right? Oh, Oh, okay. You're not using Rust. You're using, I don't know how to pronounce it. Jai. That's what I pronounce it as. How are you liking Jai? I feel like it's pretty similar to Rust, except maybe like a little bit more opinionated towards games. Smaller community. Let's just start typing something. You like Jai? Cool. Let's see. So this, I think, is my... This isn't bad. It's just a little slow, which is generally my issue with... JetBrains. Maybe I'm being a little picky. Let's see. Is F12 the thing? Is that the button? No, that's not the button. What's the go-to definition? Control B. What's the go back? Navigate back. Control Alt left. Control Alt left. Okay, that's not bad. And then it's Control B, like T-Mux? Gosh. It looks like... okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Actually, I think it's better than the last time I've touched a product from them. Like, the UI looks modern comparatively, like the icons and everything. This is actually pretty cool. The last time I used it, I don't think they had this like native Git like stuff here. This almost feels like Visual Studio Code, to be honest. You know, like, I bet you this is going to pull up a terminal. This feels like Visual Studio Code for Rust. I actually agree with you. I agree with you. Weedular, that was my whole thing. And the other thing that I found interesting is they've actually been working on JetBrains Fleet. And while JetBrains Fleet has been a little rough around the corners when I tried it a couple months ago, I thought that they were going to like pour their effort into this and bring really great like Rust, Kotlin, C++. See, like, this supports all of these things. And so, like, to me, if Fleet is your next evolution, I'm not sure. Do I still have it installed? For somebody who doesn't delete stuff, I delete stuff off my computer more often than I think. I think when I get really frustrated with projects, I just delete them. If I'm like, meh, they'll be on my computer for years. I'll never use them, but they'll be on my computer for years. When I get really frustrated with a project, I'm like, oh, I'm going to delete you. Just, it makes me feel better. So I was really surprised that this came out. I'm just not sure. It seems nice. It does seem like it supports everything right out of the box. Like, everything is set up and configured. So like, let's do some auto imports. Let's see if their imports work. Oh, that was cool. It was already folding. Why did it fold? Okay, yeah. So it was already folding the imports. This is nice. I think this is a very IntelliJ thing, like this code folding. I don't think Visual Studio Code does that. It doesn't do it automatically, at least. I don't think it does it at all, but we're gonna check it out. It does it. It does it. I never do it. But okay, so my thing was it did it automatically for the use, which I think is maybe nice. I don't know. We'll see. That was pretty snappy. Pulling that up. I like their hover support. It broke on me just as soon as I said I liked it. This is what I need to get in my in this support. I don't have any hover support, like a hover pop-up. So if we go into Twitch alerts, I think it would have to be like a key combo. I'm trying to think of a good place to go. Maybe into the WebSockets here. The only way I have to see like what this WebSocket is to just like GD into it and look, and then you need to like flip back. It would be cool to have a little hover support. I bet there's a plugin for that. I don't know what it is. We'll have to look for it though. Because I do like, you know, the, oh, what's this IR report? Oh, that's nice. I'd like a key combo to do this, I think. So if any of you are new, I'm pretty new to using NeoVim as an IDE. So I've kind of hacked together some stuff. It's not pretty. It's actually pretty. I mean, it is aesthetically pleasing. But some things like that are lacking. I don't use the hover that much, but it is nice from time to time. I mean, I get around it by just doing, you know, like I said, I can just GD into it. And, yeah, it's fine. I think I don't like the relative line numbers either. I am trying... I try not to hate too quickly and just give up on something, like with using Vim as an IDE. It's why and you know what? I think I have one other thing that I need to do here. So I have my fuzzy find and I have my file explorer. Oops. I have my file explorer. But what I would love to do, and this is something I found myself dealing with in Eddington, is let's say we're in the front-end API and source and here. See, and here there is a main and a librs. Let's say I jumped here, but now I want to go to the main RS. Now, because there's multiple projects here, if I do space FF and do main, there's actually a couple, and then I'm like, oh, which one was I in? What I would love to do is be able to do a fuzzy find basically from the directory I'm in. That's either from the directory I'm in or the file explorer from the directory that I'm in. Instead of this is the root directory that I opened up Vim in. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think that would be really helpful. Because a lot of the times I'm working in closely related areas. And like with Rust and Go, I find especially if you're in like projects that have multiple projects, if you do this and do main.rs, you know, oh great. There's 5 applications in here. Which one did you want? I mean, it's not that big of a deal, I guess. Maybe. All right, let's go back. All right, we have Git. We have structure. Oh. Does this just run? I mean, it has pretty good out of the gate support. I would say that if you're not familiar with Vim or whatnot, this is nice. I again don't know why they did it. Oh, what's this cargo check? Ew. Don't. IDE project settings can be added to Git. Don't ever do this. Don't ask again. That's terrifying. Cargo check. Also, Clippy. Nice, nice, nice. No, I want it turned on. Turn on. Yeah. Ooh, Rust format. Yeah. Use Rust FMT instead of built-in formatter. Ooh, I do not like this. I do not like this, Sam I am. They have their own built-in formatter, they don't just use Rust format. Like, this makes me think that it formats your code differently than Rust formatter, which would be terrifying. I don't know if I'm the only person. This is brand new as of this week. Why do we have a cargo tab that says cargo settings were moved? Cargo check is in progress. Let's get rid of those relative lines. I have not messed with this for long enough. It's good to get into that file while cargo check is running. Huh. Let's see. We're in our init Lua, and this is where we did the lines, right? I need to break this file up, not just be one massive Vim file. It's this one right here. It's the relative number. All right, cargo check ran, but I don't know. This thing's using like 70% of my CPU at times. That's not great. I have a good CPU. Unless if you're getting a Threadripper, there is not many better CPUs. So to use that much... Yeah, whenever this cargo check runs, 90%. I'm not loving that. Considering it wasn't even typing, it wasn't like it had much to go over, right? Yeah, I can. Good call. Um, Cargo check does not take that much CPU. Did it do it because of this, though? Because this is every once in a while consuming a bunch. See, like right now it's going up because this is updating its workspace info. It's whenever this blue bar goes down here. It's not doing it now. It was weird because I haven't actually even touched a file. So like there's nothing to even redo. And if you did run check again, it should be cached. I mean, even if you just ran straight cargo check. Now it's not doing anything. Okay. Well, maybe we're over it. Maybe it just needed to, it had a few hiccups. Oh, this is nice. You can just like pop up the different functions here. Oh, the different files in this folder. Actually, this is kind of cool. Okay. I don't hate that. That's a cool way of exploring. I like that, actually. It seems to have stopped thrashing my CPU, which is also nice. Let's actually start typing. And I don't have anything off the top of my head to actually do here. We could actually just, let's write a new project. Let's start a new Rust project for kicks and giggles. I'm glad that as a Rust application, we can write Rust, React, HTML5, Bootstrap, and React Native. Why did I need those? Okay, so we can create binary or library. This is nice. Let's do binary. Let's do it where we always do it, which is in code. Can I create a new... Yep, enter new folder name. Test Rust Rover. Done. It doesn't allow me to change the tool chain. That's fine. It's new, so I don't expect it to support everything right off the bat. I'm not that unreasonable. Yes, I just created it. Let's open it. Cool. All right. Let x equal 5. I don't know. All right, let's run this. All right. Seemed good. Maybe it was me turning on this cargo check. Maybe it really shouldn't do cargo check. Maybe that was my mistake. I mean, the UI looks nice. It seems to function. I'm sure I could learn these key controls. I'm trying to think of a different test to run here. I'm accustomed to just clicking and it opening the file instead of needing to double click. So that's a thing. That's just me though, not knowing it. Do we have something to do? Do we have something to do? What's the next thing that we need to do on the Twitch alerts? I really can't think of anything. The CPU has calmed down, so I'm thinking it's the cargo check that we enabled that was thrashing it, even though just cargo checking doesn't seem to ever get it above 7%. Yeah. We can do like a really simple web server. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm sold. I am going to install Rust Rover just for cargo.toml. This is nice. This is nice. I can like just select these. I can just select a version. That's fantastic. Okay. But in Visual Studio, I click it. It's temporary, but then I click over here and I start typing and it's for real. So it effectively, I like that way of doing it, but I get what you're saying. And there might be a setting to, like, I'm not dinging it. Like, there might be a setting for that. So it's not a big deal one way or another. I'm just not accustomed to it. I keep clicking and then nothing happens. I'm like, where's my file? Look at this. Let's think of something. Let's do Tokyo Tungstenite. Tokyo Tungs. Boom, it knows it. My goodness. Okay, I want to know, does it do features? I love this. So if we do this, let's see, and we can do like version. Oh, beautiful. One second. Let's check this out. Let's test this. Does it give me a list of features? Does it give me a list of? It doesn't give me a list of features. That's a little bit sad, but that's okay. It would have been pretty fantastic if it had given me features. I like this so far. This is cool. Now, load cargo changes. Oh, okay. So it's telling me like, kind of like a Gradle sync that I added things to the project. Okay. Fair enough. That's nice. The crates extension in VS Code does not do that. Does not. I'm going to eat my own words in just a second. I'm going to literally eat my own words in just a second. All right. Tokyo. Yeah, I'm eating my own words, aren't I? Okay, look, it didn't put the equal sign. The other one, when I did tab, it put the equal sign. See? I knew what I was talking about. Yeah, and it's not doing the version here. This actually annoys me because, like, basically you give it a garbage version and then you click on it to get the real version. Oh, it might actually be auto-correcting. Oh. I was going to say, the only thing that I found that it does is, like, now that it has the version, you can click and find, the latest version. This is all that I know. Let me think of one that I don't have in here. Let's see. I have clap. I have color. Shoot. I actually import almost everything that I know off the top of my head here. Yes, I do. Let me jump to a different project that has less. None of these do. This is such a nightmare of a library. All right. This has Tokyo, but it doesn't have Tokyo Tungstenite. Tokyo Tungstenite. I don't know that it's not just Visual Studio knowing from other places. Dude, I don't care. This is amazing. I just like T. And that's actually less slow than the autocorrect. A terminal formatting library. Sweet goodness. Let's add a W. Yeah, Walkder. We can recursively walk a directory now. My goodness. Wait. Will this take me to it? Oh my goodness. I do love this. Okay, this is amazing. I have found my crates toml, my cargo toml editor. This is my exclusive cargo toml editing IDE. I have an IDE just for cargo editing. I do like it. I do wonder, like, maybe it's not so much information that they can just fetch the whole list. You know, like if your list is this in the description, what is it? A couple megs tops? I don't know. You know, even if you stored it on file, that would be pretty snappy. You could make that pretty snappy, especially if you, you know, this is like actually goes into my video on indexing. But if you're wanting to do like a lazy index that's not a real index, you could say all ins are in this file, all b's are in this file. And so like when you type in, you just open that file and it has those things. I mean, it looks like it has most of them. This is actually pretty funny. I don't know if you guys didn't know about this, but Rust refuses to namespace cargo, which is the dumbest thing because really I should have the null channel and then I should be able to make any package underneath the null channel, just like you do on GitHub or anything. You know, you have your org and then you have your package under your org. Cargo refuses to do that, although it would solve a lot of problems. So there's these squatters who do like in B, in C, in D, in F, in G, in K, in L that are squatting these packages. I find this hilarious. They're garbage packages. Oh, and I love it. And the best part is that they've actually gone through and pulled all of these in here. Let's see. Nalgebra, right? That's a good one. Nalgebra, if you guys don't know Nalgebra, this guy has made some fantastic algebraic stuff. It's a good one. $125,000? Dude, that's a ton. Because if you think about it, there's only about 1,000 people who know how to make a crate in the world. So that means that everybody that knows how to make a crate has over 100 crates. It's simple math. Simple math. I wish I was exaggerating. Okay. Enough of this. I do like this feature. I wish that this works really well. I wish that there was something to do here. Maybe the comma is throwing it off. Let's. Though this isn't as big of a deal. And the reason it's not as big of a deal is if you're trying to understand the features, you can click here, and then you can go to here and feature flags. So like, That's not so bad. That's really not so bad, because then you can be like, oh yeah, I want the matrix multiply, of course, and just throw it in there. That's not so bad. Okay. I'm calling for this. You get this in here, and I will give them my money just because they have revolutionized the cargo.toml file. They might not be able to parse that from the JSON. Are you like implying that they're stupid? Like, it's JSON. What do you mean? it's JSON. Like, who can't parse something from JSON? Like, I don't know. You can even get it from Cargo. So you can ask Cargo on the command line to get it for you, and that will tell you the features of that. Or it makes it too big. Maybe it makes it too big, or it makes it too slow or something. That absolutely could be. I forget the command. What was it? Nalgebra? I don't remember how to spell it, to be honest. I don't know how to spell search either, obviously. I wonder if they're just doing a cargo search. Oh, okay. I get what you were saying, Dutch. I thought you were just the way you worded it. I was like, oh, that was a bit harsh. I believe there's a way to. Is it just the -v here? No. I know when you install, which I didn't want to install it on this project, but if you do like install, it will tell you. Or if you do cargo add, it will tell you what feature flags are available for it. But maybe it doesn't come through the API that they're using, whatever API they're using. Dude, this is nice though. Okay, I'm done with it. I'm done. Moving on to something more interesting. Let's see if it auto imports that. Let's try to use something from Nalgebra, and see if it handles, if it can do like auto importing. I don't use this nearly enough to. We'll do this. A vector 3 x-axis. We're just going to do this right here. We're going to see if it imports it. If it's that good. Is it that good? Not sure. We're going to find out. Double click. Got to double click. All right. Did I not copy and paste that? Never mind. Well, we're going back. Copy and paste failed. I am a new engineer. I can't copy and paste. There we go. I got the copy and paste this time. I think I got a little excited about closing that window. Okay, let's see. Let's run it. All right. Unresolved reference vector 3. Got it. Show it. Is there a quick fix? Is it control? Whoop, not that. Control period, alt period? Is there a fix? What's the difference between reformat file with Rust format? Oh, this is the whole project. Okay. Never mind. I got it. Is there no auto import? It's kind of show contextual. It doesn't look like it's going to auto import it. Let's try just typing use. Yeah. Now. Okay. Let's just bring this over here. Yep. Now, Algebra. What was it? Vector 3? I'm screwing this up. It's not liking it. At all. Let's open this again. Oh, it's use in A? That's how you import Algebra? That's kind of... Oh, they're doing the extern crate. Algebra. Okay, as long as they're doing Algebra. You don't need to do this anymore, right? That's just like before 2018, right? You don't have to do extern crate. You shouldn't need to, at least. But I do believe we will do... you know what? I closed that too soon. I don't know why. When I close it, I'm losing the things that I copied. Okay, I'm just going to close this. I don't need it anymore. So what I need to do here, what I'm going to try... We'll just do extern crate here. Also, why I don't know you would... Cannot find crate in Algebra. That's a shame. Wait. Okay, I just hit the refresh. Maybe it had a bad cache or something? Okay, whatever. We can get rid of this. Maybe it's just bad cache. So let's get rid of this. Okay, right. You don't have to do the extern crate anymore, and you can just do Algebra. And you shouldn't obfuscate it. Do the as. As is... I think the only time you should do as is if it's really, really long for a silly reason. Or if you have two crates that are named the same thing. I guess, yeah. I've never really done it. Okay, so I guess there was a weird, like, the crates hadn't refreshed, but I know that I told it to refresh here. You guys watched me. You guys watched me tell it to refresh, and it failed on this. Let's add another thing and see. Let's do Tokyo main. Let's use Tokyo. What are we going? We'll do Tokyo IO. Oh boy. These are hard to just think of a way to use them off the top of my head. Oh gosh. Why did I pick Tokyo? Is there an easier project we have in here to just use off the top of our head? I've never used Walkter. Let's use Walkter. All right. Here we go. Got a Walkter. I like it. Okay, we're going to see if this will auto import now. We've refreshed. It doesn't see Walkter. Let's import contextual import. Okay. So it does do the auto import. Okay. It had a weird caching issue because it hadn't refreshed and it wasn't giving me the option until I actually tried to import Algebra. I mean, that's a bug. That's a bug. At least they're doing... yeah, anyways. Okay, I'm done with this. This is good. It works, right? It's what you would expect of an IDE. I think it's good. Straight, it gets support built right in. I love this. I think every IDE needs this now. Nice project structure. I like how it puts your external libraries in here, kind of like they do for Java. Yeah, there's a few rough patches, but yeah, it's I don't know what scratches in consoles are, but you know they're there if you need scratches in consoles. It's there. Yeah. Don't turn cargo check on. It will thrash your CPU. Cool. I wanted to try it before going to the news, talking about it. I am still kind of surprised that they did this. Like I said, just with Fleet, and it seems like really they're pushing Fleet. I'm not sure why they went out. It seems like they did a nice job. I'm not sure that I will use it, but... And you know what? Honestly, I wouldn't use Fleet either, even though I kind of liked Fleet as well. I think the thing that makes me most upset about Fleet is it almost seems to be spaces first. They're like shared workspaces first and solo editor second. I think that's my biggest problem with it. Like, yeah. Cockeyes. So I did click that button several times, and then it wouldn't auto import, and we were struggling with the import. And then I clicked it another time, and it did work. So I don't know if I found a bug, but I mean, it's fine if there's a bug. It's a new thing. I'm not really worried about a bug. I was just testing some of its features. But we added Algebra here, and then there's a little button that came up. I guess you can't see it. It's where my head is. 1 second. There was a little button right there that I clicked. Okay, yeah. Dude, Cockeyes, if you haven't done a cargo file in this is the most amazing cargo file editor. It's like, what do you want? What, you know what? Let's import something with an L. Man, there's Lazy Static. Great library. Lazy Static and 1.4. Done. Amazing. I absolutely love this for editing cargo TOML files. Lazy eyes. This is like the most amazing thing. Now, you guys can't see it. 1 second, I'm going to show you. This is what I clicked first. I went from here. So I clicked that button, which is under my head. But that didn't work until I clicked it on the main.rs. So it came up again, and maybe I screwed up. It's possible. It's possible I screwed up. It's possible they had a bug. Don't really care. I got it working. It's like a pre-beta thing, so like I wasn't trying to critique it for having a bug. I was just trying to make sure like auto import stuff worked and that they had the standard features of an IDE. That was all. One thing I would love, Cockeyes, if you're testing this, try to turn cargo check on and see if it doesn't destroy your CPU. That's what I found. I turned cargo check on and it was like, all your CPU are belong to us. It was a little rough. A little rough. All right. I have a new goal for tonight. I want to get that hoverability into NeoVim. So like I want some way to like click a button and get information on the thing that I'm over. I think I'm missing that. I don't know if it exists, but I like that. You know, this like this right here where you can like just hover over it. Yeah. Oh, you can even move this little box around? Oh. Wait, if I move it over here, does it stay up? 1 second. Oh no, if I click over here to type, I was like, wait, this one's, oh, you got to move it down here. So if it's in your way, you could like move it next to your code. Like, oh, okay. I like that. Cool. Okay, so this, what is this called? What is this hoverability called? So if I wanted to add that to my, so I think the cargo pieces misses something crucial for me that I don't think anyone else has either, but it's 1, what has changed between versions? 2, what does the package do? I still have to know what package to import or what something. Dutch, that's a bigger problem that a lot of places have. So I think it's a good one to call out because I would love to see like a general solution. But it's always hard to get into an ecosystem because like look at this right here. What does anyhow do? Why would I use it? Why is it in the project? What is Tokyo? Like a lot of the times you just want to do these things. And I think, I am not entirely sure, but I think that this is a fairly good thing ChatGPT is good at. Let's test it out. Let me put my mouth where my words are at. What project in Rust should I use for logging that is blazing fast? So I think this is a great way to start learning an ecosystem. Because you can just start probing it. You can just start, you know, asking it different things. What if I wanted to make my project asynchronous? See, this is actually pretty good at this specific thing. Like getting into that, getting into an ecosystem, because what you're talking about is difficult. And this is doing a pretty good job, even though our AI games proved that it can't write Rust. No AI can write Rust well. And here it tied the things in. I think the versioning thing. Okay, the versioning thing, I think you're right. What I would love to see, and this is like super opinionated. If I was doing cargo, there would be two things that would happen to cargo. Two things that would happen to cargo. First would be cargo namespacing. So, instead of, Nalgebra, you would be like null channel Nalgebra. Like this would be my namespace or whatever you want to call it. I say namespace because I did C++ and whatnot. Scoping, whatever. That would be number one. The other thing I think that I would do. Okay, pick. I did double colon. Single colon would be fine too. Not dash. Pipe. We'll just throw a pipe in there. That's how we're going to do it. Oh, arrow. Oh my gosh. I hate the arrow. I hate the arrow. I hate the arrow. I absolutely hate the arrow. Tell me why, for the love of all things good, instead of spelling function, we shortened it. Instead of fun or funk, we shortened to just FN, the shortest thing possible. Function name, my funk. All right, great. Variables. We also shortened everything here. It works great. But for returns, unlike Go, where we could just type I32 like a sane person, or something like Kotlin where you could do colon I32, or, just about any sane. We're like, let's type two characters that we don't type very much in any other language. The dash. What? I didn't even catch that Dutch. I hate you guys. Oh. I did not catch that nearly soon enough. I walk into that way too easily. Somebody just has to recommend the arrow. That might be an artifact of JavaScript ES6. Oh, possibly. I don't understand it. Like I wouldn't have minded a colon. I wouldn't have minded, nothing. I wouldn't have minded. Okay, really it should have been nothing like Go or a colon like Kotlin. I was going to say like C++, but that was at the beginning. But really, there was nothing in C++ between the return type and the function. So C++ had nothing. Like there was a blank space would have just been fine. I'm just not sure why. I just don't understand. That's all. Oh, man. I'm happy to blame JavaScript for just about all my woes. Okay, but let me get back to my rant about what I would change. First, namespacing. The second thing that I would do is, I think, as a package manager, obviously. So crates.io isn't about the language. It's not about any of that type of stuff. It's about being a good package manager. I think as a good package manager, anytime you cut a release, they should enforce a versioning schema. So let's say Semver. And then so I'm a fan of Semver. It's not perfect, and actually ensuring that you follow Semver is difficult. But even if people aren't following Semver perfectly, if you're setting that up and you do a major, so like as the package manager, if you do a major version change, have a thing that automatically asks you for the breaking changes. Like, just go ahead and do that. And then if you only do, a patch release, have a button that clicks and says, I didn't break anything. This is compatible with the previous version. That just makes them think about it. It's not going to be perfect, and that's fine, but it would be a good step. And then you'd be able to, as a package manager, also track the major features added to a version. Because if you're asking them for all this information, which makes it, as a package manager, more painful to support a package in, because it's going to ask you for, like, you did a major version. What are the new features? What are the breaking changes? What are those things? Like, and please list them. Now, again, you could just type garbage into that, and that's fine. I don't think I would go as far as saying everybody would need to do conventional commits. Check that link above, by the way. What link? Oh, I missed that. My goodness, let me... I think you could make a really solid package manager that way, where it's not all Wild West. And being on the package manager meant you had like a certain amount. I've actually always thought that would be a fantastic package manager, and then like actually charge companies to use it in production, because it has more scrutiny, and hopefully you could like actually validate the whole pipeline for like security, and then pass that on to the developers, because they would do extra work to be a part of it. That I think that's like a cool idea to help support open source projects. All right. We have an LSP client, a language server client, but the servers provide install language servers using your... Yep. Oh, this is cool. One second, I want to do that. Wait, do I have anything? I don't have any open. I'm going to close out of this. Not there. Twitch alerts. There we go. All right, so we'll just do this. Don't need double. There we go. Didn't work. Didn't work for me. Maybe... I was going to say maybe it's not working, but I think it is, because like I can go GD here, so go to the definition. So I feel like the LSP is attached and working. Oh, I think it's saying Lua is a null value. Oh, interesting. Hmm. All right, we'll move on from that. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Sweet. This is what we need. LSP attach. I don't know. Let's hit it up over here. Vim. Oh no. That's right. We are supposed to do. Oh man, so much has gone on in my life. We're supposed to, this Friday or this Saturday, we are supposed to do the initial talk about indexes. I have been thinking about it a lot, and I think I have a good way to ease people in. It's gonna be like a 10-part series on indexes because there's so many ways to do it. And there's so many reasons why you go one way or another or whatnot. Indexing is a big topic, especially for a database. So we're just gonna like barely scratch the surface. I'm not even gonna say scratch the surface. We're going to like touch the surface, not even scratching. All right, what are we looking for here? We are, I don't even know. Where is the rest of this type of stuff done? Actually, let me search for, what is it? The LSP attach. So there's nothing like that found. So this is where on Go we do the format and organize imports. This is maybe a fine place to do it. I think this is the place to do it. Let's see. Is that the key map that we want? NK? NK? I feel like we want like space H? Space H for hover? Is that it? Or this is a capital K, so Shift K. Okay, I'm just going to do. We're gonna try this. I don't think I have anything. We're going to do H, space H for hover. Below like 293. No, that's GD or GJ. Yeah, I do have K. Not capital K though. That's just lowercase k. Okay, this should be leader H. I think this should be good. So space H. Like the space age. For those that pronounce age like H. Let's get out of this. Let's open up here. Is fine. All right, so space H. Oh, I gotta do space then H. Oh. Okay. I can't be holding space at the same time. Cool. Awesome. I got my hover. Wait, can I scroll in this? Oh, wait. How do I scroll in it? How do I... Maybe there's no scrolling in that. Oh, let's find a really long one. Not that one. Maybe it just gets as big as it needs to be. That's fine. Cool. I'm actually really happy with that. We've got... It's Space H. Let's see if it works with Go. I'm gonna forget it, but I'm gonna have to go look it up. But I am pretty happy with this. Can I clicky this? I can even clicky that. Sweet. Nice. That's sweet. Cool. Okay. Well, nice. I'm getting it. Okay, so the other thing that I was actually thinking about, I don't know why I also opened up here. Let's see. The other thing that I was thinking of is I wanted to open up. I wanted a way to open up this at the directory of the current file. I don't know. Let me actually look up what command we're using here. It's in Telescope, right? Telescope. So yeah, this is what we're doing. And I feel like maybe, wait. Can I do Space H here? Space Age, it's 54 bytes. That's what we wanted to know in our little pop-up is that it was 54 bytes. Let's let's Google. Let's ask ChatGPT. Let's open a new chat. How do I make Telescope open fuzzy find at the directory of the current file? Okay, so it's just... Okay. Will this work? Can I pass this in? We're doing it a little bit differently. Right. We're doing this a little differently. I don't know if I don't know. Okay. Let's just try it. Right, we're calling this function. I don't know that will work. Okay, also I don't want it in this one. 1 second. That was not the best move. We're just going to copy that. We're going to put this here. We're going to make this fuzzy H. Nope. That's already used. Fuzzy V for right here. That's right. We're never going to remember that. Okay, let's write that. And then let's put it in here. Let me copy that again. I don't think this is going to work. All right, so FV. Yeah, that didn't work. I called it at least. How do I do this in Lua? Now, it could be like really close or just completely off. Ooh, oh, okay. So I did it with this. I was so close. I was so close. But we needed the Vin function expand. I get it. That kind of makes sense though, because this is like these are Vim. These right here are Vim commands. So I think that makes actual sense. So now FV. That's cool. It's got the 2 files. I love it. I feel like this is going to be really useful to me. Maybe not. I feel like I've been missing this though, where okay, especially for Eddington. So if we're like here and I open up here and then like I start to work on the API. I know this for example, and I was in API and really I was in the app. And let's say, You know, I was working here and I was going between the, I don't know. Use NVChad. I'm not nearly buff enough. I can't use NVChad. To use NVChad, I feel like I have to know Vim better than I do before I go on to NVChad. Actually, there was a couple like NVChad that I purposely stayed away from because I wanted the experience of actually learning to do the things myself first. And then maybe I'll go to NVChad or something like that. It doesn't matter. I don't really care, I guess, in the end. I'll use whatever I'm most productive with, which might be Visual Studio Code. But I'll use whatever I'm most productive with. But I wanted to make sure that I actually learned it well myself. Yeah. And then I'll go to whatever's easy. Okay, so now if I do FV, I have fuzzy find right just with in here, and I can, I can switch over to templates and be like, yeah, the template's right here. Cool. It almost would be more useful to do it one directory back. I know that I'm getting a little particular here, but if I'm doing this directory doesn't have a whole lot, but one directory back has everything for the app. Oh, maybe I need the same thing for FE. So FE goes where I opened, but if it opened there, I could go one directory back easily. So you can go up one directory? Okay. I got to look into this. How would I tell it to go up one directory? This seems like an insult. It doesn't even use this. Like, why did it tell me this? I think it told me this just to insult me. So I just add another H. Is that it? Just add another H? That's easy. The other thing that I want to do is I have my FE that opens the File Explorer. Can I do... Can I do the same thing with my file browser here? I don't want NVim. I don't want a tree. I'm really trying my best to learn to use a file like the fuzzy find and just be good doing that. That's what I'm trying to do. Like I said, I'm trying to just learn, like, yeah, I'm trying to learn. That's what we're doing here. Okay, so this is importing it a little bit differently. This is running a telescope command almost directly like you would in Vim. So I'm wondering if what we can do here, let's do this one as F. I'm running out of things that I can remember. FC. Yep, well, don't worry about that for right now. And can we just do it right here? Can we do the whole CWD equals the, what was it? Percent, oh, there it is. PHH. I don't think this is going to work. I think this is going to fail poorly on me. Let's just go here. Okay, so FC. Wait, did that actually work? Let's go into the API. Let's dig down in like we were doing. App, controllers, application. Yes, recover it. I hate that I have to go back and delete the recovery file. I need to figure that out. I need to figure that out. Okay, so here, if we do FV, sweet. It's going one back. This is working perfectly. It's giving me a little broader of a scope, but not everything. I can still do FF, which is going to give me the full scope of what I opened with, which is nice if I'm trying to start in a new spot. Cool. And now I can do FC, and it also brings me one back from where I'm going. So I can go to controllers again. Honestly, with the FC, I might not want to go one back because I'm thinking about it here. And really, if I want to go one back, I just hit enter again right when I hit the top. So I think two things. One, FC is a terrible combo. File here is what I want, but that's like the fuzzy find H. FC is terrible, but it's not used. I don't know about that, Dutch. I don't know about that. Calm down. Calm down. Visual Studio Code is like my safety crutch. Okay? Just having it on my machine makes me bolder. Like, if I deleted it, Saturday, you guys would come to an extreme expecting to understand something about database indexes and to do something about them. And instead, I would just be having a panic attack. Just be having a panic attack. All right, let's try that. So we'll go to API, app, controllers, application. Yes, recover it. Okay. So now, if I do FC, it's just going to open up here. But if I wanted to go one back, it's just doing that right there. Cool. And I still have my FE for opening where the root of the base project is. Awesome. Merrick, why are you huddled up underneath your desk? Install Visual Studio Code. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know how to program. My entire life is a lie. Let's see. I went from... I've had a very sheltered life. I went from programming on Windows in Visual Studio to Linux on Visual Studio Code. So like my entire life has been in that area. Now, I did have a brief stint at a company where I did some Android with I had to manage a project that was in Android, and I had Android Studio. So I had a brief stint in maybe the most similar product to Visual Studio. So, all right. And, oh no. Oh, Space H. Yeah, I got it. I remember. Okay, cool. So we still have our hover. So we can do like Space H here. Cool. What does this look like? I'm loving this. So it gives us the actual interface type. So we're like wondering what it looks like. That's actually pretty, I like this. It's nice and condensed. It gives you the functions that this user controller has, as well as the data structure. And like, I didn't do anything. This is my own thing. Like you can go here and see it. I'm liking this. We're getting there. We're getting there. Awesome. Okay. Do you guys have some ideas for the actual key combos? Oh, good one. Good one, Dutch. Let's do that. Not in that though. That's generated. That is generated code. Let's do this user controller here. Mux controller to handle user routes. Oh no. What did this do? I don't know why it's separated. That was weird, but all right. So let's space age it here. Yeah, it pulls it in right here. Mux controller to handle user routes. Good enough for me. I do need to work on these. So like we have FF, which is for fuzzy find, and that's at the root of the project. We have FV, which is for find files right here. Oh. So this one's bad because it's fuzzy find, but it's just at the location of the current buffer. It's actually one back, not exactly current, but it close. Scoped. It's a scoped fuzzy find. We have FG, which is the live grep, which is actually super useful. We have FB. Wait. What's FB? I don't know that I've ever used FB. I don't remember what FB is. 1 second. What are we doing here? What buffers are we? What are wait, is that like all open buffers? Is that like searching through the buffers? I'm not sure what this is doing. I don't know what buffers is doing. We'll come back to that one. FH. All right. Here we go. These are our helps. Cool. So this is just all of our help stuff. I don't necessarily need that one. Do E. I don't know what that did. What does E do? I don't know that he's doing. 1 second. FB. :E doesn't seem to open another file for me. Do I have to like type the file name? I'm not sure how that works. We'll put a hold on the buffers. I'll have to ask ChatGPT. So these are the ones that I really am struggling with because like FC is a dumb name. I'm never going to remember it. FC, which is file browser at the current working directory. I have to know the path to the file. That's not going to happen. I don't know the name of a file next to this. Oh, yeah. We're never opening another buffer. Can I use that in conjunction with fuzzy find? So if I can use that with, you know, this, that's not too bad. Right? If I can do :E, but that's not going to work here. We'll figure that out later. FE should be... Well, this was File Explorer in my head. That's why it was FE. Right? It's a File Explorer. And that saves it from FB, which is buffers, which I don't really know what they do. So, you know. It's like time travel. It's like time travel. Don't ask questions. Don't dig too deep. FC just really doesn't make any sense. But I don't know what to change it to because it is the current scope File Explorer. I thought about like FEC so we could feck some. But that sounds way worse than I meant for it to. Do not listen to me, but FEC seems impossible because FE is going to bring up the File Explorer anyhow. And so then C isn't useful. And it's, you just can't say FEC. I don't want to go to 3 characters. That's the problem. But I just can't think of the right combo here. Or what do you even to call this? It's a File Explorer scoped. So FEC, FES. Will that work, or will FE just automatically operate? So that's my problem is if FE is already here, FES is going to... I guess I could make this FEE. B. Oh boy. Okay, so FFF, FFS, and FEC. I do like FEC. Okay, so FFE. And then this has to be FFF. And then this is a File Explorer scoped. This is File Explorer. And then this is the scoped fuzzy find. So if we're following the same thing, this would be FFS for scoped. Actually, just FES, but that wouldn't work with this. So we'll just do FFS. All right, yep. Let's try this. I might die. I might die. My brain might explode trying to do this. Definitely not for fudge's sake. All right, now I'm going to remember it. Not what it does, just I know that I have a key combination FFS. All right, so that's my scoped fuzzy find. FES is my scoped file explorer. FFF is my full fuzzy find. Oh, what's my full file explorer? FFE? Yeah, full file explorer. Okay, okay. I'm not loving it because I feel like I shouldn't have to do 3. I feel like this is getting ridiculous. This is out of control. I feel like these abbreviations make more sense. I'm going to have to sleep on this one. We're going to think about these key combos because I feel like they're a little out of control. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm not married to these. I kind of like them. Just not married to them yet. It feels a bit carpal tunnels inducing. All right, yeah. We're good. We'll leave it for right now. We're gonna leave it like this. But are we gonna leave it like this? Actually, I'm gonna move these down here. We're gonna put the troublemakers in their own section. Yeah, we're gonna put them in their own section because they're troublemakers. Okay, but then I'm typing even more. Like, if I'm adding shift into it, I feel like that's not solving the problem. It's still 3 keystrokes. And it's still actually 4 keystrokes because I'm hitting space before that. So leader is space. So I'm not sure I love the idea of a scoped shift. Because it would be space F, shift F. Let me try that. Space F, shift F. It's not it's definitely an option. It's not as bad as I thought it would feel. All right. Oh, okay. Scoped commands are shift. I actually kind of like it now that you say that. Let's try that. So this is the normal FE file explorer. This is the scoped file explorer, shift E. This is the free for all farm. This is FF, and this is the scoped. I like the I like that. All right, one second. There has to be a way to recover and delete the, because I do R for recover, but it doesn't delete the go.swap. It doesn't delete this file, which means that forever and always, it will always open this way. Another criteria, maybe blah, blah, blah. In this case, use recover or vim-r to recover the changes. See how, if you did this already, delete the swap file to avoid this message. So basically, there's no way to recover it in place, and that sucks. Wait a second. Is D here delete the swap file? I think it is. I'm just going for D. Hopefully. That seems... Maybe I need to do D instead of R. R the first time to recover it. D the second time. I wish there was an RD, like an RD. I want to recover and then delete it. That's what I'd like. I'd like recover to do that. All right. So FF opens it up at the local one, but FF equals it local scoped. Like it. FE opens it here. FE opens it here. Nice. Okay. I like it. I think that's a winner. I don't love the shift included in it, but I think I could get pretty fast at it. Yeah. I think that's a winner. If I do anything, it shows me the keybinds. Check this out. Space. Oh, here's all my things that I have. You know those annoying messages I wrote to myself? They're here. So then I do F, which is a prefix. I should write better here. And it says all the things here. Live grep. So it's showing all these things here. All of these descriptions. Oh, I didn't update these descriptions. That's bad of me. Does scope have 2 P's or 1 P? I think it just is 2 P's. I think it is. That is a plugin that I have. That is a plugin, and I forget what it is. But pretty much any key binding that you're doing, it will show that. I don't know why I hit Control C. Don't do that. I was trying to think of another key combination to start. But yes. It is nice. I'm trying to think of what it was called. because I should remember this. I was going through and doing a bunch of stuff like following people's advice, so I don't remember everything off the top of my head. It might have been... Wait. What is GF? What is GF? This is just a fuzzy find of all things that are in Git. Okay. I was kind of hoping that it would be like the current status of Git. I'm wondering if that exists. I need a Git plugin is now what I need. I don't think I've configured anything with Git. And I think that that's what I need next. I don't think I installed anything with Git. Well, I don't know what this is. GP? What is this GP? No hunks. I'm a hunk. Don't tell me there's none. Okay, maybe I need to change some stuff. I don't think I've done anything to do like really good Git integration. So that will be on for another day though. All right. Cool. Well, I think if you guys want to use the new Rust IDE, not NeoVim, I think it's fine. I think if that's what you're looking for. If you like IntelliJ IDEs, it seemed nice. It had a few rough edges, but it seemed nice. I would go for it. I don't think I'm going to use it. It seemed a little slow. I'm also trying to use Vim. Yeah, trying to use Vim. I think Vim can be the fastest if you take the time to learn it. Trying to navigate faster. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's it for me tonight because I actually want to go and get this Kubernetes video out, my 128 release notes that were supposed to be out Sunday. They're taking longer to edit. So I'm going to go and get editing on those because they have to be out before Saturday, or else I won't even be able to look you all in the eyes Saturday, as I don't have them out and they need to be out because I also have recorded my next Rust thing and I want to record the database thing as well. So like I'm behind editing. I'm just a slow editor. I don't edit videos very well. I like making them and I like helping people, but I am not a video editor. Not at all. You would literally find me dead using Java before I use that IDE. I don't think it's that bad. Dutch, I will let them know that your family said hi. They'll be touched. If we are ever in that region of the world, we're definitely stopping in. I feel like we know each other. Never spoken to them, but it might be weird. It might be weird, but we're definitely stopping for a coffee shop that's in the near vicinity. At least get coffee and say hi. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. And it wasn't that bad, Dutch. It was fine. Well, I guess you don't do Rust. That's it. Anyways, have a fantastic night. See you guys.